Here, and let's just get straight into this video. If you guys are new to this channel, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel, and shout out to all the new subscribers of this channel. Let's just keep growing every single day. By that being said, guys, we'll get into some laughs about on Twitter about Matt Levine. I don't even know who this individual is until today, and we'll take a look at his so-called manifesto or book that he's basically written speaking about XRP. We'll get a little laugh from that. We'll also take a look at Ripple tweet talking about their new partners in Europe, Lemonway, and speaking about crypto-enabled payment solutions. And as I already told you guys, this video is already coming into play. What I have been saying multiple times over and over is already coming into play. Now we're seeing it on our daily lives. The liquidity is going into every transaction, and the world is ready to accept what XRP has to offer. So we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at a tweet from Digital Asset Investor speaking about John E. Deaton's opinion on when the case should be ending. We'll also take a look at a very nice way to end this video at the end, and also a nice reminder for us to keep hodling our tokens and to really be visionaries of the future and see where this future is headed. By that being said, guys, let's just get straight into the video. The whole cryptocurrency market cap is sitting at $972 billion. It's really, really sad to see it below $1 trillion, but it is what it is. As time moves on, the price and days should tell. We're currently up 4.3% for the entire day. Bitcoin above 20,000, which is kind of nice to see, even though it's not that exciting. And 24-hour volume and dominance in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ethereum gas fees hovering around the same thing. Focusing on the number one cryptocurrency. Oh, well, it is number 6 right now, but we just refer to it as number 1. Number 1 cryptocurrency XRP is up 0.38%, which is at 46 cents. And we're up 12% on the volume and again 0.38% on the market cap. Let's just start with the funny story about XRP. I have no idea who this individual it is, and I don't think I should know. By that being said, guys, he tweeted about saying, "What is crypto?" and he wrote about the only crypto story you need. And it's funny because everybody was going on him because they said, matter of fact, let me just click on his own tweet and look at what they said. He said, "I wrote 40,000 words, not about Elon Musk." Maybe, I don't know, was he expecting a clap or something? But he's not getting a clap from me. Anyways, continuing on, we see that I don't see the XRP mentioned, so no reason to read it. Sorry. There is no need to apologize, Donald Biden. I'm sure that's not your real name, but continuing on, he says, "Sorry, but you either haven't researched," that's very true, "or have a clue about the revolutionary blockchains out there that are literally changing the world as we know it." But I agree with this specific one, instead of the first tweet. Or you are being paid to shill to outdated, slow, and expensive ones, but go right ahead, you invest in both. And I'm sure a lot of these people, man, that are really doubting, not even doubting, but spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt onto the public and the masses, they have a bag of their own. And it's going to be very funny because I keep talking about Kramer and saying don't listen to him. At the end of the day, what I give is not financial advice. I present you guys with the truth and the facts. You decide what you want to do with it. At the end of the day, you make the final call. But it's funny how Kramer, there was even a tweet or even a website dedicated to Kramer's calls and how they are down every single time. So whatever he does big, he just do the opposite. And I'm not telling anybody to invest in whatever the opposite of what he's saying, but it's funny because I'm sure he will tweet about it, or he even bring it up on the show when XRP is well over past 100, or even at minimum, let's say $500, and he's gonna say, well, you should even think about buying XRP. It's not good. And then when it hits those $1,000, you're gonna be like, well, guys, I think now is the time to buy it, when he definitely has bought it a while back. But it's kind of funny that a lot of people that FUD it have XRP. But let's even search over here, XRP 0, right? But I did tweet about something which I will show you guys in a little bit. Let's also tweet Ripple. Coincidentally, 0. Let's do on demand, right? He only has 1, which is a debt payable on demand. Not even interesting at all. Let's just continuing. It's not hard to write so many words and put things together without mentioning the truth, guys. You can always come up with false narrative and push the public to that agenda. But let's do something that I found, right? Let's do liquid. And liquidate your position is the only one that is on top. Or let's even say the first thing that comes up. Liquidity, right? DI. There's a couple liquidity mentioned, but what is he talking about mostly? In crypto, anyone who has a market maker and pair of tokens can contribute to the liquidity pool and get the liquidity tokens. Blah, blah, blah. Liquidity provided, liquidity in the pool, continuing on with this such. What is another word that we can search? Cross-border, right? Cross-border. And there's only one of one. Very interesting. But this is the only thing he mentioned about Three Arrows Capital went into a complicated cross-border insolvent process that will presumably eventually recover some money from its creditors, and talking about some, it's not nonsense, but it's very old news, but at the same time, it's nothing to help the people or the public toward financial gains. And it's very funny to me because I did tweet this. Let me just show you guys real quick before we move on to the serious topics of Ripple. It's nice to laugh sometimes. I tweeted saying 20 liquidations, 1 cross-border, and all the wrong liquidity words and cross-border mentioned. It's purposefully done to distract the masses. Now let's move on from this funny story. Ripple tweeted, our newest partners in Europe at Lemonway, take a look at them, European payment solutions and marketplaces, and what? Alternative finance to the what? Fintech. Okay, financial technology. On-demand liquidity, ODL, to manage internal treasury. I'm going to say it one more time. Internal treasury. If they're managing internal treasury in Europe, will they be managing internal treasury in the United States? Of course. That's the whole plan. And provide faster, more affordable retail remittances. Read more about these partnerships. And they tweeted this. And this tweet came up yesterday. But take a look at this. Even at the first top. Crypto solutions are gaining traction across Europe. Ripple's 2022 New Value Report found that 70% of respondents at financial institutions in Europe predicted blockchain. Or is this just predictive programming, the backbone technology that powers Ripple crypto solutions, to have a massive or significant impact on their business in the next 5 years? We are already in the stage of the ISO 222, and I'll have an in-depth video about the ISO 222 coming very, very soon about what I have found about the truth, and I'll reveal it to you guys. But now let's get into the tweet from Digital Asset Perspective. And this is Johnny Deaton saying, within, quote unquote, within 90 days of when they are forced to turn over the documents is when he sees the case ending. Let's just watch this quick video.
So John, taking that into consideration, I know that we recently saw Jeremy Hogan suggest that if there was going to be a settlement, he thought it might happen by the end of the year. And tell me if I'm wrong, but I think I read somewhere that 90% of all SEC cases end in a settlement.
Real quick, guys, we'll take a look at this video, and I'll tell you guys what I have to say.
And if that's correct or not, but do you think that is where we end up, or do you think this thing is going to go to the judge? How do you think this thing ends up?
If there was going to be a settlement, it would be from within 90 days of when they were forced to turn over the documents. And so my timeline agrees with Jeremy Hogan in that sense. Ongoing and future sales of XRP by Ripple and in the secondary market are not secured. That if they don't get that, there's not a settlement. If they get that, there's a settlement within minutes.
Hear that? He said there is a settlement within minutes. It's very funny to me because I have always been saying this lawsuit is very fake. But again, it's just my opinion. Allegedly, the lawsuit is very fake. But there's a lot of players within the plays that's going on between XRP or even SEC versus Ripple case. What are we looking at? You can watch the whole video if you want on Twitter. But what are we looking at? So many people coming out and speaking the truth about XRP. We have over 1.6 million people having XRP on their watch list. We have everyday news being broadcasted live to the public about XRP and Ripple. But what is it truly not getting to the head? Maybe the media is publicly programming people. Maybe they don't want you to get rich. Again, this is not financial advice, but this is something that you should take a look into. Very, very, very be diligent in every single thing you do, especially in these markets. And take a look at this last thing I want to show you guys. The reality of XRP. Candles turn into lights. Horses turn into cars. the newspaper turned into podcast and media and every single where you can take a look at a screen. And the true financial system should have been dollar versus XRP or turned into XRP. But at the end of the day, we just consider Bitcoin because it's a number one by market cap. It's going to be Bitcoin turned over to XRP. It will be a new leaf, a new lifestyle, and a new turn of the on-demand liquidity. Take that in, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. About anything about the case, about any other cryptos. If you guys want me to make a video on them, let me know as well. God bless you guys. For everyone that's new, or if you are new and you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscription with the bell notification so you can be notified every single time I drop information-packed videos just like the one you're watching right now. And it will be very nice when XRP price goes above 10 and we can make great videos together as a group, and maybe I'll invite some of you guys here as well in the future. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.